Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Minecraft. So I'm doing a little bit of cooking, cooking up netherrack into bricks. I've already crafted up a whole bunch of bricks and stuff, but we did a bunch of building last time. I've already decided I need to switch these around. I'm thinking about building balconies on this level and stuff like that. Maybe a piece that goes all the way around the outside. Yeah, got the two dogs hanging out here. They were turned around earlier instead of with their heads in the dirt. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah? Feeling pretty good today? Me too. Alright, so I ran over to the village a minute ago and grabbed up some stuff. I want to do a little bit of planting. Picked up a bunch of seeds and wheat. We should never need anything ever again. Because I've got the taters, carrots, melons, pumpkins, cocoa beans, jungle woods. I picked up some regular wood too. All that kind of good stuff. I have a couple of plans for this episode. Mostly it's going to be farming, gathering up animals and stuff like that, so that we don't have to worry about those kinds of things anymore. There we go. Oh. How did I get hungered from that? I don't know. It must have accidentally used it on myself because I had 3 pieces, but I wasn't holding down right click. Anyways, I'm going to put these slime balls in here. And I know I saw the leads just a second ago. I think they were in the outside chest. So I'll go and grab those as well. So we've got a saddle here. We've got leads that I'm going to pick up. So we are going to go try to grab a horse today. That's going to be one of the things that we do. The second thing that I would like to do is get a chicken farm going. Chicken dispenser, chicken vending machine, whatever you want to call it. We'll get that built either up here. I don't think it would quite suit being inside the tower there. I think somewhere on this plateau ledge area, maybe right even on the side here, would be good. I haven't fully decided, to be completely honest, and haven't thought it through as thoroughly as I may have been able to. It could even go right in the middle here, but I think it would be a little bit crazy to put it right there. And it doesn't really fit the portal room down here. So yeah, outside on that little plateau area was probably the most suitable place for it. I'm gonna leave the dogs here for this adventure. I'm not planning on doing any caving or anything like that, so it wouldn't hurt to bring them, but I really don't have any reason to bring them either. So I'd rather them be safe than me be sorry. But yeah, first things that we're going to do is go grab a horse so that we can travel around a little bit quicker, go up hills a little bit quicker, all that kind of stuff. Clearly we're not going to have to look very far to find sheep, so that's nothing to really worry about. But we are going to have to build a couple of corrals to keep animals in, and we are going to have to find some chickens for sure. Oh, this guy's got 14. Let's go for this one for sure. As far as health goes, it's going to be the most valuable to me. So with an empty hand, you just right click on him and you'll hop up on him. He keeps kicking me off, but here soon he's going to have hearts float around and he will be a tamed horsey. Ooh. Trying to eat my head. Here we go. At least I think that's the case. Yeah, here we go. We got some hearts on us now. And so when I press E to pull up the inventory, it pulls up the horse inventory as well. We'll give him a saddle so that we can actually maneuver him around. We won't need the leads because we can ride him now. Everything's good. Let's see what his jumping ability is like. At least about 2 blocks. Maybe 3. See if we can find a wall somewhere. This all looks pretty easily walked upon. Yeah, tons of horses around here though, so I knew I was going to be able to find them over here. Keeping my eyes peeled for cows next. Okay, this is a good test here. Yeah, at least 2 blocks of a jumping height, so that's excellent. I don't know what the maximum is for horses. I think it's something like 3 at least. But 2 is not bad at all. And then of course, just running, they're able to go up 1 high distances without jumping. Let's try to go around this river if we can. Thankfully these leaves up here aren't going to suffocate us from running underneath there. If I run underneath any other overhang like that of solid blocks, it will suffocate us and we can die that way. So I have to be aware of that. Here's some cows. Definitely going to try to rope me up a few of these and lead them up the hill. It's questionable if I should attempt to do this right now or wait until I have an actual pen for them already built. But I'm going to be all crazy. Go ahead and get it done. I don't know how well they're going to be able to follow us. When leads were first introduced, there were some issues with their capabilities. They would become detached and things like that pretty easily. But cowboy style, we're wrangling up these little doggies pretty well. Of course, I don't want to go much faster than I am right now. They seem to be following and whoa, pretty fair pace here. Of course we can get out of that hole, but they cannot. It looks like we lost one down there. Alright, so left shift gets us off the horse. Let's try digging this guy out here. Alright, one of them did perish completely. Oh. Yeah, see, we're up to 4 leads. And I started with 4. I should only have 3 available to me right now. Alright, so these guys are up again. I might as well just leash my horse and just take them the rest of the way by foot. There is a skelly though. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to try to get a fence down pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm definitely not really sure how the fence goes. Thinking something like this. Okay, excellent. So we've got 3 fences here. I can put the fences down and then with the leads in my hand, I can tie them all to that fence post. So now they are temporarily set to stay there. Like I say, the leads have had problems in the past. Sometimes they'll just despawn and disappear, and so the creatures will not be tied to the fence forever. And so I do need to get a pen built for them. I don't think I'm going to build the pen up here for the animals. I think I'm going to build it down on the flatlands down there. But first I'm going to go get some sleep so that we can keep the evil critters away from us. Alright, there we go. Now one thing I noticed when I logged in this time that I hadn't seen before is this. There's some kind of crafting tooltips sort of a thing here that I certainly haven't ever seen before. It gives me a bunch of options for different things that I'm able to craft. Like it just pops in the prepper recipe for everything, so that's really helpful. So now it's telling me I don't have enough wood, don't have enough sticks, that kind of stuff. So let's just put in some more oak woods, get those out, and we'll get some more fences going. Okay, I just click it only does it one time. So if I want to do it quickly, then I'd have to go something like this. There we go. So that gives us 20 fences. That's not really enough to do anything with for right now. Let's try to get some more of these going. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to take a couple of these trees out here. I am interested in doing a little bit of terraforming. I think I would like to fill in this hole especially, bring it up at least one, maybe two layers here. This andesite here, I wouldn't mind grabbing up, and this gravel as well. So I'm going to probably do some of this terraforming stuff off camera, and then I'll bring you guys back in when I'm done. Whew. Well, had a little bit of a tussle with various dangerous creatures. Aha. But I survived, thankfully. Last pork chop. Gonna try and heal up a little bit. Yeah, I got this area raised up by a couple of blocks. Took out a few of the trees, but I'm gonna replace them for sure. Kind of spread them out a little bit. This tree, I didn't chop it off. I put dirt around it, and so I think I'm actually gonna just cut it down and replant it again, because it's just not quite tall enough. I'd like for the trees to be at least tall enough so that I can ride the horse underneath it without banging my head, and I don't mind the leaves being in my face as I go underneath them, but as long as I can ride underneath them, that's my objective. So I'm going to cut them out, replant them when I get the saplings or whatever. And these going up the steps, I'm a little bit curious about. I might have to clean them up a little ways, but then they look a little bit funny, and I'll just have to rethink it all, I guess. But yeah, I've got this little pasture area here where I'm going to keep the cows and the sheeps and pigs and stuff like that temporarily until I get a better sort of farming area going. I was talking about the chicken vending machine, and as far as I can really tell, there's got to be ways to do that with these other animals, and so I am going to be trying to look up different methods for accomplishing that sort of objective. As far as fence gates go, I think it goes like this, and then this way. Yeah. And we've got a fence gate. So that's what we're going for there. I guess I'll take the horse as well. We'll put them all in the little pasture here. Try and keep them safe-ish. At least to where they won't run away. There's already several sheep around, so I'm not going to have to go very far to find them. I might need a 2-wide gap to get them through here. They may not mosey on over. There they go. Okay, so we've got them all in then. I'll drop the gate in. Right click their faces to get the, get the leads back. There we are. Right. Once again, we've duplicated leads, so we went from having 4 to having 6 now. That's really funny to me. I'm not sure what caused that, why it's working that way, but it is. So let's grab these sheep. This, oh no, it was just the shadow. That looked like a light gray sheep. I was gonna say I don't really care for any colored sheep right now because I want to dye them each individually, or at least in pairs or something, so that I can get a better, I guess, control over the colors of wool that I acquire from them. Yeah, I'm going to gather up a couple more sheep from the other part of the mountain over there, and then I'll be back to build the chicken vending machine. Alright, one thing that I never did show you guys, or that I haven't shown you guys yet, is feeding animals. If you don't know, this is how you breed them. So I want 2 cows to be fed. There we go. Oh, little baby cow. And that gives you experience to do that. Cows and sheep will follow you around if you're holding wheat. Pigs follow you around if you're holding carrots. And chickens follow you around if you are holding seeds. I'm gonna wander these guys away from the fence gate over there. And then one other thing that I never showed you guys is cookies. Right? A wheat on each side and then cocoa beans in the middle gives you cookies. As you can see, I'm pretty low on food right now, so if I eat these, it builds up 1 meat pop per cookie. So I could eat just about all these right now. Don't worry, it's not going to spoil my dinner. I'm sure I'll be hungry soon. Anyway, yeah, it is kind of funny that sugars don't require cookies, so you don't have to worry about that. I think this is just snow, but I was looking to see if there's more sheep up here than there are. So I'm going to keep capturing sheep. I already have a bunch, but these ones that are wandering around up here, a little bit crazy. Here's pigs! Woohoo! So I'm not going to have to worry about searching very far for pigs either, which is absolutely magnificent. And as you can see, we have 7 leads now instead of 6, so I've duplicated them yet again by some strange bug. But okay, once again, like I say, I'm going to haul these critters over to the pasture, and then we'll get busy on the chicken vending machine. Oh, more pigs. Well, I would just like to take a moment to say how unreasonably difficult it was to find chickens. I'm pretty sure it's been 3 in-game days that I've been wandering around looking for these suckers. Popping out eggs. I will take those, thank you very much. And I have, I found 5 llamas, and I went ahead and took them back. They were in this very area here. And of course, this is the exact opposite side of my base that I started looking. I went that direction first. Went out, walked all the way to the swamp, and circled around this direction. Was outside of the plains biome, just along the edge of where I can see over here. Swept in this direction, came up the mountain, got the llamas, and then the chickens were just beyond where the llamas were. But finally, I have acquired 4 of them. So that's a pretty good start for the chicken dispenser. I'm going to get them back to base right up here, and then we will get started building. I'm going to attach them to that same post where the cows and the horse were at the beginning, and yeah, I'll start building right next to there. Okay, so there's quite a few things that we need to get this built. This here is a redstone comparator. They're pretty easy to make. Just it has to be regular stone, so you'd have to cook up cobblestone to get this. So it's regular stone, nether quartz, and then 3 redstone torches. Redstone torches are made just like regular torches, except with redstone instead of coal. So we've got that one. I need 3 of these redstone repeaters, which once again is cooked stone, 2 torches, and a regular redstone in the middle. Let's see here. Can drop the zombie flesh for right now. Okay, and then we need some hoppers. So we actually need 4. There we go. And then we'll put these like this, only not exactly. There we go. So that'll give us 4 hoppers. We've got a lever. Let's toss that out. We've got some building blocks, slab, some spare redstone, 4 hoppers, a chest. So I did need a spare one. And yeah, I believe that's everything. So let's drop that back in there. We picked up all of that. Yeah, oh, I need about 4 pieces of glass too. Let me just leave these eggs in here for right now. Okay. And the tutorial that I looked up to do all this stuff with is by Xisumavoid. If you haven't watched any of his videos, he's a pretty fantastic YouTuber. Excellent Minecrafter and really good with redstone and such. So that's the one that I'm patterning mine after. Okay, that should do it pretty well. I want to build it right next to this bridge here. I think probably in this direction. It's going to be 3 by 6. I think I want to start it right here. So we'll start out with the chest placed like this. Hopper into the back of the chest. You have to shift click to do that properly. And then I believe it's bricks all around. There is one more thing that I need that I've just remembered that I forgot. It's quite a bit more complicated than the other stuff, so I'm going to grab it right quick. So what we're going to do here is make a bow. You say, oh, you have a bow, what do you need a bow for? Where we're going to put the bow there, the redstone there, and surround it with cobblestone. That gives us a dispenser. Very important. We're also going to need... Ooh. I was not prepared. Another bucket here. There we go. And I'm actually going to jump into the nether for a second. And we're going to try and fill up that bucket with lava. That was a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. But we do have the lava bucket now. Whew. Yeah, so if you want to see a more professional, prepared, and well done creative world version of a tutorial of this build, be sure to check out Xisumavoid, because he's better at this sort of stuff than I am. We want a half slab on top of this, and we want our dispenser to be facing into it. Oops. Yeah, so we can just pick those up with the, there we go, regular pickaxe. Now I have to think about this part pretty hard. It's a comparator. Face it this way in subtraction mode, and a repeater facing this way, one facing this direction, more bricks on the sides like this, redstone all the way around, and this repeater going this direction. This comes out here, and this is where our lever is going to go. Bam. The glass. Glass above this chest, it'll still open because it's not a solid block. We'll put another one on top of there. Let me think about this. Yeah, that's correct. I believe that's correct. So we'll go hopper next. It's gonna face down, oops, into that dispenser, and then two more coming out the back there. Then we have to surround these with bricks. There we go. Okay. Gonna go up one more. Like this. We need the glass again, I feel, right there. The lava bucket is going in there. And that has to be covered up. It's glass, I believe. Okay. Yes. So far, so good. Okay. There was one more thing that I need, but not, well, there's two more things that I need, but not immediately. Let's run down here to our little corral. There's the llamas, by the way. I didn't really show you guys after I told you that I had them. I guess you can't shear llamas, even though I think in real life you totally can. I'm going to shear that sheep though, and we're going to make some carpets. White is fine with me for right now, for what we're doing. Let's get that closed. But yeah, that's pretty neat. So there's one more thing that I need, and I'm not exactly sure how to build it, I'll just be honest. Let's take a look and see if we can find the answer here. Let's grab some more wood, And what I'm looking for is a trapdoor. Here we go. Okay, it's 6 of them. And that gives us 2 trapdoors. So that's good. Another thing that I need to do is to build up a little staircase here. There we are. And this is totally safe from the lava. As far as I know, these carpets aren't going to catch fire. And the chickens, when I put them in here, won't be catching fire either. There. Okay. So put that back, get the lead back out, stack those up. I've got a bunch of eggs again, so that's good. All you fellows are coming with me. Ladies, I should say. We're part of a brave new world experiment of chicken manufacturing. Okay. So I should be able to acquire these leads and plop them in there. Yep. And they're fine. Chickens can fall down forever without getting hurt because they flap their little wings and it keeps them safe from any kind of fall damage. That's only 1 square, so it wouldn't be worrisome in the first place, like at all. But you never know how people are going to react to these sorts of things. Okay, so since we have 2 trapdoors, I'm just going to go ahead and put them on up here. Right, 1 there. A brick, and then 1 here. So we can open them up this way. And I have some seeds. I'm going to go ahead and multiply the chickens that are in this top area up here. Yeah, that gets them excited when they see seeds. Okay. So we should have a couple of baby chickens in there now. Close that up. Alright, and this should be working. But the whole point of this thing is whenever they lay eggs, those eggs will go through the hoppers, they'll go into the dispenser and be kicked out here. There's like a 1 in 8 chance that every time an egg is thrown, it will turn into a chicken. And so eventually the chicken will spawn here. The baby chicks don't drop anything when they die, but they're only half a square tall, so they'll sit on top of the slab and be totally okay. As soon as they grow up though, they will make contact with the lava, they'll burn up, and their drops will go into that hopper, which will go into the chest. It'll be cooked chicken and feathers all inside there. So that's the whole point of this whole thing, is just a chicken cooking machine. Yeah, you thought McDonald's and their chicken nuggets were bad. Check this out. So there I can see it's doing something. I might have something turned around the wrong direction or something. Give me just 1 second. Okay. So what I did wrong was a little bit too much redstone here. Just overdid it a hair. No, actually on this side it was good. Yeah, the repeater there, the redstone here, and then over here I just needed a repeater to go this direction, and the block right here, but I want to sneak in and grab that redstone. I know it's just one piece, but hey, I'm picky like that. There we go. Okay, so no baby eggs, or no baby chickens that time, but soon enough, once I get more chickens bred and stored up there, they'll be laying more eggs at a time, and eventually we'll have some cooked chicken. So I'm going to cover up this redstone here, make it look just a little bit nicer. See how we do with that. And I've got 2 more stairs, so why not just connect these corners like this. 4 nether bricks here can go in the corners like this, make it look a little bit fancy. And it's only 5 nether brick slabs, so there's not much I can do to pretty up with that. We'll just leave it how it is for now. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it wasn't too boring. I'm just gathering up a bunch of animals and doing farmy type stuff. I really like that part of the game that I can farm both animals and vegetables and stuff like that. Next time we're definitely going to be working on farms for things like carrots, potatoes. I might put up a good sugarcane farm, maybe even a decent cactus farm that we could use. Oh, chainmail guy. So if you want to make sure and catch that episode, feel free to subscribe. Consider supporting if you would. And be sure to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you very much for any time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.